From unstable unicorns to casting shadows, Unstable Games has made plenty of products to make your game night fun. So today we're going to be talking about Tic Tac K.O. Dragons versus Unicorns. So let's get started. Tic Tac K.O. is a 2 to 4 player game in which you will be picking teams, either the Dragon team or the Unicorn team, and basically like challenging each other at tic tac toe. So since there's only 2 teams, obviously if you have more than 2 players, there'll be multiple people on the different teams. So if you have 4 players, it'll be 2 people on one team, 2 people on the other team. So you'll be picking either dragons or unicorns. Once you have chosen your team, either dragon or unicorn, you will pick an objective card from the objective deck, not allowing your opponent to see it, because this shows what your goal is for the match. Now, there are all kinds of different variations, and we'll look at the board in a moment, so this will actually make more sense. And then during the gameplay, because the whole point of the game is to finish the objectives. You have to finish 3 objectives, so at the end of every turn, if you finish an objective, you reveal the card, put it face down in front of you, and then you grab another objective card. This is the board. The numbers are for basic play. The letters are for more advanced play. Now, you have your objective card. It needs the 7, the 5, and the 3. So your objective is to play cards on the 3, the 5, and the 7. Once you do that, you reveal your objective card, that you did it. You put this in front of you. You remove the cards, your cards, from the objective you just completed, grab a new objective card, and start again. Once you get 3 of these, you win. There are 4 different types of cards in the game, which are in both of the decks. The first off is basic. There's a basic unicorn and basic dragon. They don't have any kind of effect. They're just used to take spaces on the board. Then there are special cards, special unicorn card and special dragon card. Now, they have effects, and they say, whenever you can use them. And they also are used to take spaces on the board. And there are magic cards, which you can use on your turn, and they all have different effects, and they say, what they do, when you can use them. And all of them too, like all the unicorn cards are blue and all the dragon cards are red, and they also all have a little symbol here, a little dragon symbol, a little unicorn symbol, so there's no way of confusing which one is which. And then there are instant cards, which they have effects which you can use whenever it applies. Play this card when a player on the opposing team tries to destroy a character card. So you would keep this in your hand, and whenever an opponent, usually on their turn probably, tries to destroy one of your cards, you can play the instant card. Now on your turn, there are basically 2 phases. The draw phase, where you draw a card, and then an action phase, where you can play a dragon or unicorn, any kind of them, a character card, basically, or a magic card. Or if you don't want to do any of that, you can just draw another card. And then here in the rulebook is a basic layout of how the board is set up. So the one team would be on the one side, and the other team would be on the other side. You have your dragon deck, your unicorn deck, your objective card, which you would want to have face down, so the other team does not see it. And then your teammates can be sitting next to each other. And there's the objective deck where you would draw new objectives, and then you would want a discard deck next to your normal deck also. And then the board obviously go right there in the middle. And then turn order goes like this basically: player 1, and then the person in front of them, and then the person across from them, and then the person in front of them, and then repeat, 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 repeat. Now there are special rules here for 2-player games and for 3-player games, considering that one team would have 2 players and the other team would have 1 player. So there's some changes here that just makes things more fair. And that's Tic Tac K.O. Dragons versus Unicorns. Don't be afraid to put any questions in the comments if I missed something or I forgot about something or you just have any questions in general. And if you want to learn how to play Unstable Unicorns, watch this video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any new videos.